Hey, what's up guys? My name is Josh, and if you're new to the channel, because I think in like about a week I've gained 250-ish subscribers, which is just purely just awesome and it's incredible. But if you're new here, I do these things called new stuff. That's kind of like the title of the series. It's an ongoing series. Usually I do one every 1 to 2 weeks. And basically the point of this is just to kind of show you what's coming into the channel, things that you can expect in the coming days, weeks, and some things even months from now. I'll get more into that in a second. Now, real quick note, I have a lot of things today because I skipped last week. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to get super into everything like I normally would. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so I've been putting it off, but I got the advanced alphas a few weeks ago actually, and I've been listening to them, and I wanted to get a better amplifier, which I now have, which is one of the items that I'll talk about in a second, to really make sure that I could listen to them correctly, because people were really saying that they scale really well. So I wanted to make sure that I had the absolute best amplifier that I could get. Now I have one of the best amplifiers that I could get in my price range. And so I'm listening to them, learning them, but one of the things that I got was the advanced GTRs. Now there will be a separate review and a comparison against the alphas for these things. If you don't know, they have a Kickstarter. If you just want to check that out, there's a link in the description to the Kickstarter down below, and you can go and see, you get like a discounted price for these things. Pretty well built actually, very comfortable, pretty tight clamp force, and a very unique design. You don't really see planar headphones that are either this shape or this kind of design philosophy that they've chosen to go with. I haven't even listened to this yet, but overall I'm impressed with the design as it is right now. Although everything you see here, it is important to note that this is a prototype model. I'm not sure how much or how little will be changed on the production model. But in my opinion, as a prototype, this is still in really, really good condition, and I can see this being a final product, no problem. Okay, so the next thing is going to be my amplifier. If you didn't see my video, my new amplifier link is in the description down below, but basically it's an Audio GD NFB-1 amp. This thing is a massive amplifier. It's about like 11 pounds, and that's kind of why I don't have it here, because it wouldn't all fit on my bed. And yeah, this is going to be my new reference amplifier to judge all amplifiers and all headphones off of from this point until the foreseeable future. The other place that you can buy them new is the Audio GD website, and that's going to be linked in the description down below as well. Go check that out. It's a pretty impressive amplifier, even for almost costing about 500 bucks. Now the next thing is the PS Audio Sprout, and if you thought that Audio GD was expensive, this clocks in about $600. This is a speaker headphone amplifier, and if you don't know, Paul McGowan, who owns PS Audio, actually has a pretty successful YouTube channel. I think he's working about 35,000 subscribers now. He's much bigger than me. He does daily videos as well. I highly recommend checking him out. But his company makes a lot of really, really high-end speaker amps. Like, we're talking like tens of thousands of dollars for like a whole setup. And this is kind of their budget-oriented model, where they're oriented towards like a more general marketplace. Although I will say that this is a pretty expensive price. Links to the information about this is down below. One thing to note about this though, it's gonna be a while. I have this for a total of 90 days. And I'm gonna try and listen to as many different speakers as I possibly can on it to really justify the review that I give it. And so it's gonna be a bit before this comes out. So just know that it's here. I'll be showing like B-roll of it like here and there, but the review's far off. So if you got any simple questions, I can answer them. The review won't be coming soon. Just be aware of that. Okay, the next few things are something that I've been talking about doing and I've kind of tested here and there on this channel, which is going to be gaming mice and possibly eventually keyboards, but I'm gonna start with mice because they're cheaper and they're a little bit easier for me to do. And honestly, I'm more interested in mice than I am on keyboards. So right now we have the G305 and the G603. These are both using Logitech's Lightspeed connection, which in practice, because I've been using this one actually for a couple days now, and I just got this one today. I've been using it quite a bit, and I have to say I'm impressed. Really am. Going from the G900, this actually feels a little tiny bit more, I don't know why, it could just be the form factor, but this actually feels a little bit more responsive than the G900. But that's a different type of mouse, apples to oranges. It's not really a fair comparison. But yeah, I'm really interested to see what both of these offer and what the reviews are. A battery-powered, non-rechargeable mice, so they fit kind of this niche market, but from everything that I hear, they last a pretty solid amount of time. The G305 back here even says it lasts up to 250 hours of gaming on a single AA battery. So I don't know if that's gonna be straight like hardcore gaming, but we'll see. I mean, I plugged the battery that came in this box, and I'll see how long it lasts. Use it daily until it burns out, and then start with this one. And another thing that I just thought was so awesome was this gaming mouse pad. that's just like this extra large mouse pad. It's like kind of this grayscale, kind of shiny design that's like a map of the world basically. And the reason why I like it is because I have like a glorious ultra wide gaming mouse pad, and it's just as wide as that, but it's actually about, I think it's like 7 or 8 inches tall. I'm not sure the exact dimensions. I'll put them up on the screen here, but it's just a bigger mouse pad. And the craziest part is that that whole thing was like $8. Like super crazy cheap. So even if it's built like shit, which it totally isn't, I was really impressed with the build quality. It's $8 and it's freaking huge, and it plays pretty well too. I was playing Battlefield 1 on it for like 15-20 minutes, and it felt awesome. I was really impressed. All right guys, the next thing is gonna be this FIO Taishan. This is something that I just picked up out of being interested in it, because it's basically a 24-bit coaxial or optical converter to either RCA left and right or 3.5mm. I'm using it for RCA left and right, but basically just using this as a DAC out of my computer for about the last day, and obviously I'll continue testing before I do the review. But I think this is like 20 bucks. So if you're really on a tight budget, this is something you should definitely look into if you don't have a DAC. Yeah, super interested. Links like usual down below. And then the last thing, again, I don't have it on here, but it's gonna be the JBL 30Xs, and they were actually sent in for a review, and I'm either gonna buy them off the guy or sell them and then just send him the money. But so far from what I've heard, these things are awesome. Like really good. Especially for the mass drop price that they're offered. They're not always available on mass drop, so I'm going to put an Amazon link to the 305s, which is basically the 30Xs, just like the non-mass drop version. They are a bit more expensive, but they're available in, you know, Prime shipping if you got it. All right, and then the last one is actually gonna be a question. One, I have this old mouse, which is the Logitech G303. I used this for years, honestly. I love this mouse, but I was interested to see if you guys were actually interested in a review of this, or if kind of its time has come and gone and it's not really an interesting mouse anymore. It is still for sale. I will link it below so you can check it out. Now, wired mice with good shapes and light weights still actually compete with modern mice today. And honestly, I can play just as well with this mouse as I can with any of those Lightspeed mice, the G900, or I've got like a Zowie mouse, and this is one of my best, one of my favorites. That's why I've kept it for years. But if no one's interested, I'm not gonna bother making a review. And then the last thing is I could kind of introduce keyboards, although it's not something that I'll probably be doing super crazy specifically. I have family coming in this weekend, so I moved my whole setup out into the front room, and I have my computer hooked up to, you know, my ultra wide monitor, but I also have it hooked up to the 65-inch. And one of the things that I wanted to get was like this wireless keyboard that was just really small, and I actually ended up buying one that had pretty good reviews, but it was super cheap. It was like 20 bucks. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, and it's got like a little trackpad on the side, and from using it, it's not the most accurate trackpad in the world, and sometimes it misses keys and stuff like that, but it's 20 bucks. Like there's not really much more you can ask for, and it works from the couch, and it's just really convenient. And I basically would like to know if you're interested in me reviewing something like that, or don't even bother. So I look forward to hearing what you guys say about that. Until the next video, guys, I will catch you guys on tomorrow's video, which is gonna be a Let's Talk instead of Q&A. Like I said, I got family coming in. So I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Patreon, links, everything down below, and yeah, guys.